idea, action.
Yeah. Yesterday there was somebody I want to talk to, and I was like, I'm just nope.
Somebody at the event?
No, not at the event. It's like somebody at work. I'm like,
okay.
This person's really nice.
Okay.
I'm waiting for him to do something. So and then it just stops there. And that's it.
But are you proud of that?
No.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll talk to him when I see him.
That's when you summon your 10x version of you, and you just do it. And make yourself proud for doing it, whether he reaches out or not. You might spend 6 months thinking about this guy at work, and then it just, whatever, never goes anywhere. Great, but you figured that out. You just lost 6 months of your life.
Yeah, trying to wrap my head around that. I'm like,
no, you wrap your heart around it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you know how all the content you put out, what was, I know you mentioned last night your first ever video, but what was like, what made you think like, okay, I can go after this person, I can talk to this person? Because some young people like me would say like, I'm only this age, I'm only this person. How can I reach out to this person and, they'll want to do, top 10 with me and all that. What was the start?
I had to conquer that in my first business. So I was 19, selling to people 3 times my age, and all the PhDs and everything, and just having the confidence to test it. And what I realized was it took me about a year to start doing that. So I'm 19, I don't have a scientific background, I'm selling to people with all these PhDs, and I thought they wouldn't want to talk to me. And so I did everything by email for the first year, because you can hide behind an email because they don't know how old you are and they can't hear your voice. And if I flub the question, I can always ask my partners or something. But then once I actually started doing it, I realized, oh, I can actually do this. I can actually do it. And then I got upset that I wasted a year of not doing it. I should have just tried. And so I tried to carry that forward into everything that I've done. And now in reaching out for the top 10 people, I'll message everybody.
Yeah. Did you get, well, of course, like
most people don't say anything. Most people just ignore it.
Yeah. So what do you do? Just move on to the next one? Do they circle back around and?
We keep going. Like once a month, I'll just follow up. And I use most for that. I'll use Twitter. Okay. I'll just tweet people and say, "Hey, Barack Obama, I'm doing a video on you. Do you want to have a cameo in it?" Now he followed me back. Yeah. But he didn't say he wanted the video.
Yeah.
Most people just ignore you.
Okay.
And you say, "Oh, okay, it's not that bad. They just ignored me. That's okay." And you do it again.
Is it that you just get that one yes, and then it's your one win, and you?
So I mean, I trained myself earlier in my first business. Once I got a yes, like, oh wow, I can actually do this. Then I kept attacking those kinds of things. So I expect most things not to work out. I expect just most things just not to work.
Okay.
My top 10 series, I didn't expect to work, but it did. It's like, oh, great. Okay, let's go hard. Once I find something, I will push it hard.
Yeah.
Hard. We'll go after it crazy hard. But at the beginning, it's just testing and seeing. So, like, whose radar do you want to get on?
Well, I want to be, instead of like in that business I was telling you about yesterday, but I want to be that person that can reach out to the big names, or even, small businesses or whatever, but I want to be that person to bring in the business. But of course people are going to look at you like, oh, who's this girl? We don't even know her. Or, okay, that company's not even known. So I want to, like, I know I have to just start.
So who do you want to reach out to?
I don't know yet. I don't even know. Yeah.
I'm
not sure. Like, I'm not sure where to start. Like, okay, I want to be in this company. I want to do this. Like, the first thing I thought of, because I have a course from, like, let's say Dean Graziosi. Yeah. Like, he has this course. I've done it. The real estate. I'm like, okay, this could be good on this platform. How do I reach out to him? How do I reach out to people that I know this could be great for them and they can make an impact? So that's like my start. Like, how do I even?
So what do you want from Dean?
I'm not sure, to see if this would be a good platform for him to make a difference, to, let's say train effectively and all that. Like, I want to be, because like the whole thing with Lightspeed. Okay. I want to be part of that and make a big change, like make big moves, and of course still, celebrate the small ones.
So you want to get Dean on Lightspeed?
Yeah. Like, that was because I have one of his courses. I'm like, this would be cool on this.
But so Lightspeed's a known company.
Yeah, I know we talked about it last night, and I thought about last night too. I was like, I came to enjoy this event, and it was awesome. I'm like, what if Evan got on this? I know they had to talk. I was like, I don't know if I should talk about this. I wasn't sure.
Then you should.
Yeah.
Great. So how do I get on Lightspeed?
You just sign up. I can show you right now how to do it, and you upload all your videos, and it's basically I thought about it too. Like, let's say you have how many top 10s, right? Mm-hmm. You put on the platform, and if let's say when you sell it and say, hey, you want to access all that all in one platform, and when I put out content, it's a training that you guys pay or whatever. Like, it's all on there. Like, I can show you and everything. But I was like so excited. I'm like, should I talk about this?
Then yes.
Something? Yeah.
Idea, action.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I know Brad, the founder of Lightspeed, but I haven't gone deep into Lightspeed or his world. So let's talk about it after and see if it's a fit.
Yeah.
Right? But like that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
You just start and you do it.
Yeah.
And then you find other ways. If the first way doesn't work, you find another way.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out if you really want that person.
Yeah.
So you find a way, right?
Okay.
You go to the event and say, hey, have you thought about this? Mm-hmm. Right? I'm helping Dean with his YouTube channel because I want to see him. Here's the thing. So Dean, we did an IG live. I don't have huge exposure to Dean's world that much because he's not big on YouTube. It's like where I'll live.
He's not. He just kind of got into podcasting.
So Dean then we did an IG live together. And as I said, I was coming on my tour. I said, hey, I'm going to be in Phoenix. Do you want to do something together? Mm-hmm. Film something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And he said, yeah, okay, let's do it. I'm going to be at Joe Polish's marketing event. So come here and we'll do a session together. I'd never met him in person. Mm-hmm. I get to the event. He comes down, says hi. He's like, hey, come up and let's have some lunch. I'm like, okay, great. Go have lunch. He's sitting at the table. I walk in. I'm like, dude, I'm pissed at you. Like I see your face and I get angry. Yeah. That's my opening. Because you need to be on YouTube. Not advertising. I know you do the ads. It's great. Yeah. You need to be on YouTube because your message matters. And almost yelling, but in a passionate, like that's how I'll carry people through because I believe in the thing so much and how it's going to help them. Like I think for everything Dean has done, which is amazing, I think Dean is more talented as a speaker than I am. And so if I could have 250 million views on my channel, what could Dean do if he applied himself? And what does that mean for his entire business and the people that he can then reach? Right? So all of those guys, Dean, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, he's done some, but has stopped. Ed Milet, Dave Meltzer, Tom Bilyeu, all of them. I'm pushing hard. That's awesome. With Tom, I'll go in and say, we need more Tom on the channel. Yeah. Where are you?
Yeah, well, I think I've only seen like a few things with Tom.
He used to do more. He hasn't in a number of months. And like, you are a thought leader. I learned the most from when you're on camera. You need to be on camera more. Yeah. And at the end of the day, they may not agree with me, but it's love. It's pressure and intensity from love. But I feel like I'm so right on it that they have to do it. Yeah. And so I'm going to keep applying the pressure because I think they should all have more than what I have on YouTube. I think it's the biggest opportunity that they're missing. I believe it. Yeah. Right? So like Lightspeed needs to be like the thing that I'm missing. Yeah. And it's your energy and passion for it that will carry through more than here's a new strategy. I got tons of strategies. So it's your energy and enthusiasm. Like this is, you don't understand. Evan, Lightspeed, this thing is going to destroy your business. It's like, it'll blow up your whole world. And it's
I'm super like excited about it.
So. So it's your energy and enthusiasm that will get me interested in having the conversation.
Okay. All right. Let's see it. So growing within so that's why we kind of covered that about growing within a company, and so you going different route. So you said your purpose is where your pain points. What if my pain points, because I struggle with this so much, is relationships. Okay. So And when I do help certain friends, like the other day, my friend sees me and she's like, "Did you know about this and this? I see you. You're so confident, and I don't worry about the relationship part because I keep myself so busy." Is that a good thing, or is that like blocking everything, like the pain part of it, and just focusing on business? Is that like a good or bad thing that I'm doing?
How do you feel?
I feel great. Like I exercise, I eat right, I do all these things, and I'm, know where I'm going as far as my career. But like if it comes to the relationship, I'm like, you know what, I'm good. Like I'll put that on hold, or, but because that was my most painful part of my past. Like I've never, until whenever that happens, I couldn't get it right. So
This is like having a boyfriend, or okay,
yeah, like transitioning, like, okay, this is gonna work. Or if he's not a 10x person, like I can't be with this person. He doesn't have goals big enough. Like,
okay,
I can't be with that person.
okay.
But like if somebody asks me for advice, I love helping them out, and it inspires them because I'm telling them, like, work on yourself and do this and grow, make yourself grow. You won't worry about the small stuff.
Okay.
And my friend that I was talking to, she's like, "Oh, that's so inspiring. I'm gonna start doing some things." Like she actually opened up to me. She never talked to me about that, but I felt good that, okay, the stuff that I went through, I can actually teach to somebody, even though I'm not in a relationship. Like, if I teach somebody how to be better in their relationship, does that require that, oh, how can you teach somebody? You're not in one.
What do you want out of a relationship? Do you want it? Do you want to have a relationship?
Yeah, I do. It has, like, I always feel like it has to be the right person. Like, if their goals aren't as big or bigger than mine, like, that's not the person. Like, if it's, they have to want to go somewhere. It's not just we're gonna hang out and watch TV.
I think that's how you can actually win, is not being the overconfident when you're not confident, but the soft side of saying, I'm scared to come up and talk to you, but I just believe in this thing so much for you, is really endearing.
Okay.
Because people are used to being hard pitched on something.
Yeah.
And if you come across as just another saleswoman,
yeah, like I didn't want to
not gonna
come off
work.
like that. I'm like, I don't want to just come here and sell something.
But the thing that is will win the day is it's the love for that person. Like you want to see Dean's stuff here. You think it can really help him. You love Dean and want to see him win. And so you're pushing through the fears and insecurities and doubts of going up to talk to him because you love him so much and want to see him win. And leaning in on that instead of pretending that you have all the answers and being super confident and like, yeah, for sure it's cold. It's like, it's not actually who you are.
Yeah.
And so I think that's how you can win. And so it's so interesting that then the follow-up question, I was going to look for a way to come back to that because like, I can't end on that, but I didn't want to interrupt your question. But then the follow-up here, the question is, you're shutting off the relationships or that side or the feeling side, where I think it could be a good strength for you.
Like how do I use it? Like how?
You need to figure out in your head where the balance is between being the CEO kind of tough, ambitious person, but still doing it in a loving, caring way, which is I think a challenge a lot of women have to struggle with as you're building up. Like, I'm aggressive. I want to grow. I have ambitions and goals and dreams, and like, you're not holding me down. I'm gonna go crush this thing.
It's kind of like, okay, if
right?
you're not going with me, then bye.
Right, but then how do you also still be loving and not shut that side off? Right? If you said, I never want to get married, I'm gonna just chase my career. It's the only thing that matters to me. Great. I can't judge that. It's, what do you want? I don't care. Maybe you want to have 18 kids. I don't know. Maybe you don't want any. Maybe you never want to get married. I don't know. You just have 2 dogs and you're happy for life. Great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
1 dog's great.
But here's the thing. You fast forward your life. Now you're 95, and then you never did it. You never got married. You never had the relationships. You never, whatever you actually deep down want, but you're putting on hold, you'd regret it. If you want to get married, you want to be with somebody, you would regret not having chased that down. But you're still young. Like, you can still do it.
Yeah.
So just because you've been hurt in the past, or you haven't been with the right person, doesn't mean that you won't find the right person. How do you find the right person? By doing it.
Yeah.
Not by saying, I'm going to wait 5 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the same
That's right.
approach in business. If you're like, how do I get Dean, or how do I get? Well, you have your list, and you're gonna go out, and most people won't be. You're not gonna go 25 for 25 and sign them up to Lightspeed.
Yeah.
You might get 2 of them.
Yeah.
That same. So if I say, no, you suck. Forget this. I hate you. Great.
I'm like, all right, let's move on to the next.
Are you like next?
Yeah.
Right. But that doesn't mean you stop.
Yeah. No, definitely. Okay.
So you've been burned and that hurt. Awesome. You're stronger now. But still maintaining the balance instead of going so only corporate, only career, only I don't need anybody.
Yeah. Okay.
You just need the right person. And that's by meeting people and being open to it.
Yeah.
It's really just being open to it. Most relationships fall apart. You learn a lot more about yourself. And then by being in more, you'll figure out what it is that you need that maybe you're not even sure of.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't need somebody to make more than you or be as ambitious.
Yeah. Or read as much as I do. And
Or read
do
as much.
everything.
Right. Or be into, like, Nina's not into self-development at all. She doesn't read any books. Really. Very few. Doesn't watch any videos. Doesn't watch any of my videos. Unless she's in it. Right? 0. Watches 0 of the videos. Well, I'm driving across the country doing this. Well, I'll have the videos on, because we in between calls and stuff, you got half an hour to kill. Great, put on a video. Let's go learn. Right? She's probably watching a show or doing something else, not paying attention to what's happening for the most part. That's okay. I don't need that. I don't need her to be. I'm the one coming with the ideas of stuff to do, and then I'll introduce it to her, and then she'll usually try it at least once. So, but if you asked me on paper what I would have picked, it wouldn't have been that.
Yeah, because on paper.
It would have been like, I want an entrepreneur who watches all the videos and wants to grow and learn, and we're gonna go to these events together, and like we're gonna blow up our businesses, maybe partner, or she has her own company, and right. But this is actually better for me because I've been with those kinds of people, and this is better.
Yeah. Because I also remember before, there was a saying that you don't need, I think Tony Robbins, somebody said it, you don't need somebody that's just like you. Like, you don't need a mirror of yourself, you already have that. So I think that's part of me breaking away from, okay, you don't want somebody that's just like you going, oh, this is 10x this, and maybe they're not going to be like that, or maybe they'll be more, I don't know.
You don't know until you get in. It's messy. The beginning is messy.
Yeah, and I feel that yesterday there was somebody I want to talk to, and I was like, nope.
Somebody at the event?
No, not at the event. It's like somebody at work. I'm like,
okay.
This person's really nice.
Okay.
Gentleman, all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what to say to him. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna say hi and then walk away or whatever.
And then?
And then like I poke a little bit. I'm like, okay, do you have? Yeah, I ask little questions just to know I'm okay. He's single.
Okay.
Or whatever. But then it doesn't go any further from that, and just like, I'm waiting for him to do something.
Okay.
But of course it's not gonna happen because guys are like, he'll be shy because, oh, she's a manager, she's this, whatever.
Oh, he works under you?
No, he's not even my department.
Oh, okay.
But, he's some sort of respect, so I'm like, okay, maybe he's shy. One of my guy friends was like, no, guys are shy, you need to just ask him or say this. So I'm like, I'm not going to. And then I pulled back, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
So and then it just stops there. And that's it.
But are you proud of that?
No.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll talk to him when I see him. Yeah.
Yeah, or you can text him now.
I don't even have his number. See, that's the thing. I don't even know.
So here's the thing. There's this really cute, fun, adorable side of you that needs to be part of the relationship that you're in. On top of the aggressive, like, I'm getting my goals, don't get in my way. That's also a part of you.
Yeah.
Right? But having somebody who appreciates both sides of you, right? I think if you only go hardcore, if you only focus on the 10x, like, yes, aggressive business, and you shut down this other piece of you, you're not gonna like your life. You need somebody that you can also then be cute and playful with and fun and
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. I don't have the answer for you to say like it needs to be somebody who's an entrepreneur or somebody who cares about real estate or somebody who wants to go out to events. It's like what do you actually need, and then the rest of it, be willing to scratch stuff off the list that
No,
aren't actually that important.
Yeah. That's it. No, still a good answer. Totally good.
But you do it by getting out and saying hi, right?
Yeah.
And you go, here's the thing, like you might spend 6 months thinking about this guy at work, and then it just never goes anywhere, or you realize that he when he eats a hot dog with mustard, and he always spills it on his shirt, and like that's a that's a deal breaker for you. You can't be with mustard spiller man, right? Great, but you figured that out. You just lost 6 months of your life, as opposed to just saying hi and just
And there's certain like you have your best thinking. I do my best thinking in the shower.
Okay, great.
There's like certain person I'm like, I should reach out to him.
Right.
And then I get out of the shower, I'm like, nope, I don't think he'll come. I don't think he'll answer or reply. So I don't. But
Don't lead with the I was thinking about you in the shower.
Well, yeah.
That made a little too.
Yeah, so I was like, that might be a little weird. But yeah, no, there's certain people I do think about, and then like the time passes, like I should have reached out. I should have reached out to this client I wanted to talk to, or this person.
And that's when you summon your 10x version of you, and you just do it. And make yourself proud for doing it. Whether he reaches out or not, whether he says, he sees the message and never writes back, that's the worst. Like on Instagram, he's like, seen, no response.
And I'm like, you
right?
read it. I'm like,
come on.
And you ignored me. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Right? Or they'll say something polite. They're very unlikely to say like, I hate you, like forget about it, right?
Yeah.
But that's when you need to summon that version of you and then go all in and do it. You should be with somebody. I think you should try going on a date with somebody who you asked out, who you're gonna be the alpha person.
I don't think I've ever asked anybody out like that. Like, hey, let's go on a date. No. Just be just
to see.
I'll make that person the first.
That work? There you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome.
That's happening.
Yeah.
That's the start. And then you go on a date and you see. Like you'll figure out more by being on the date with him
than thinking about it.
Yeah. And then you're not waiting 6 months for him to spill mustard on his shirt again.
Yeah.
Right?
Because if I analyze it on my own, in my own mind, that's not the same as if we went on.
And then here's this guy who now you've positioned yourself to be the more aggressive, like go-getter, and he's a softer, maybe less ambitious person. Can you handle that?
I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
No, you wrap your heart around it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you can't until you know, until you go and you're with him. And maybe you have an amazing first date. So you're a manager, he's not. You make more than him. You asked him out. You're 10x an aggressive person. Maybe he's not into any of that stuff. But you have a real connection in your dinner. That's gonna cause a conundrum for you, right? Like, okay. So then you go on a second date and you see, and you might have to let go of some of those things.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth it. Or maybe you should be with like the crazy aggressive entrepreneurial, making 100 times more than you. You're never gonna make as much as him. Maybe you should be. I don't know.
Yeah. But I won't know until I
get out
and try. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to try on. You try on different hats until you find the one that fits. So you go on a date and you have figured it out instead of months of sitting on it, pondering, thinking.
Yeah.
But I think there definitely is that warm, cute, adorable side of you that I think you could bring everywhere. That I think would serve you well in pitching deans of the world and in your relationships too. That you would feel now you're whole instead of only showing one side of you.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm cheering you on. I'm excited.
Thank you.
Let's see what happens.
If you want to spend some one-on-one time with me, I have a special offer happening right now. Go check out the website right next to me. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.